Damn. I really wanted to try and do that though. But I believe you can actually hook shot into that from here. Somewhere, I think. No, you cannot. It's a very specific movement thing you can do here. That's not the movement thing I meant. Alright, if you leave one of these, you can just dash into it. Hang on, let me reset the room here. Let me reset the room, please. Here we go, good. So I need to just leave one of those. I forgot about that. That's what you needed to. You need to leave one. Let's just leave the upper one then. You leave that. I mean, technically I could use, I don't need even the lights on here, you don't need that on to be able to walk on them. You know, so you do this, boom, and then you do this, boom. And then you're over, that's the quickest way to do it pretty much. That's how you speedrun it, boys. And it's big key time soon. I want to make sure I loot everything here though. I forgot if one of the rest of nothing was magic. Nothing was magic, that's the worst thing, you know. When nothing is magic, but friendship is magic. I like how Ganon statue holds Triforce in. Oh no, not armors. But then if you have the silver, it's just a weak source. Still what will take damage. Okay, but them stay. And you have to make sure that you go north here. I remember when TBC did their speedrun, one of them went the wrong way. I think one of them didn't go in here. And then he was like, but where's the big key, you know? And he had passed like this room, he had gone through the other way, so he had to go and read the boss. Because actually if you fall down that again, it will trigger the boss again. Even if you have killed it, because you like falling down is what triggers it, if I remember correctly, the boss fight actually, so yeah. You know, so yes. And of course we're trying to get the ferry. And of course this leads to where the big chest is. So you can see that we still have a lot if we would want to explore everything. We're gonna start, that's why it would be interesting to see 100% map exploration speedruns, you know, and there's the red mail. So just like in Super Metroid, it's just like how the purple suit is in that, how it's 75% damage reduction, blue mail is 50%, which is half damage, and this is like 1/4 damage that you take pretty much, is what it is. Is it the bottom one? No, it's actually the... Oh, it's the top one, damn it. Alright, I forgot that you have to shoot the red one. I mean, I should have remembered that, you know, so yeah. And a lot of these rooms can be super easy if you just use bombers. Oh, that doesn't block. That's weird, man. I mean, it's not that much damage, to be honest. That's weird. So it has a very, very funky hitbox. I still think it's weird that you cannot block those shots with this shield. Like, you can block the other laser shots, so why can't you block that, like... That to me never made any sense. you still cannot kill that without arrows. I can just leave that open, I don't need to do that. Because there's gonna be a health refill soon. Seriously, I just wanted to get through, please. Oh, balls! Balls, 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 like balls. Balls, balls, balls. Steel. Balls, balls, balls. Now I got balls of steel. Balls, 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 balls. Balls of steel. What is that? Balls, 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 balls. Balls of steel. Of course, it's almost a full health refill, and that's of course a full. And it's kind of like a. What do you call it? It's one of those kind of rock formation things, so like almost as. You know, I always counted it almost as a star formation, even though it's clearly not a star. It's funny they have there's a green Triforce, you know. And in here Bombos. Even though that setup of enemies is easy, especially with full health. Next room. Bombos. Even though these rooms aren't the super hard ones yet. But yeah, you can just use bombs a lot in this dungeon pretty much. Oh, I'm just taking these because if one of because I want magic. There we go. Guess what happens now? Bombos of the walking into spikes. You know that cause that's the best strat, you know, walking into spike and then bombs. Because you know like I won't have it any other way because it takes some little damage with the red mail. In a way, it's kind of explained this like the red males and blue males. Like in medieval times, you would have like males could be like chain mail, you know, but then male could also be like it's a certain type of armor that you could have like leather style armor that had like chain mail under it, which were really tough, which could almost be as tough as plate mail. Well, not really as full plate, but. You get what I mean, like you can, you know, for example, people thinking that only Vikings had very bad defense, but they did not, you know. Like Vikings had pretty comparable armor to like, not to knights, but to like what they had in Japan, you know, or like what samurai armor could take, you know, stuff like that, you know, so yeah. You don't use the hammer on it. No, you don't. Bonding versus fight. Alright, then I could probably use the ice rod again. And they die in 2 hits, I think, still. Yeah, they still die in 2 hits from the ice rod. So you don't need to use like a special, like you can of course kill him in 1 hit with the silver arrows. I'm really bad. Like normally when I do the proper boss fight, I can do it even with low MP. Like I normally always kill the sand boss with the thing, but this room is kind of harder to do it in because they shoot out more stuff. They shoot out more rocks when they come up, which is a bit annoying. Here we go, and now there's only more Lorm left. And this is a bit of a refill room, although it's a really bad refill room. Witch rope time. Hopefully I remember the way you go here. Yeah, I won't hit them with that. Hopefully this hits them, I don't know. And these are the proper witch ropes, these are actually the tough ones. For some reason that didn't hit the final one. And that's really bad. damn it, Link! Whoops! I'm really bad at that room without using ether. Of course I'm running out of automatic now. Yeah, you should just wait until you see them all instead. But they are undead pretty much, unless they're wearing a mask, but yeah. The thing though that I always thought is that the dark world is the afterlife. Because one thing you might notice is when a lot of characters died or so-called died, you hear the sound wee, which is like that kind of sound when you get teleported into the dark world. But then of course on the flute boy you hear that sound, but he's not in the dark world anymore, like he dies. But then maybe he went to Lorule. Like that's the thing, like normally in the game before, you know, like like Link to the Past meant to have 3 worlds to it. And then the question is, what would that 3rd world have been, you know? That is the main question, you know, what would it have been? And then you normally do this here, and then you light this one last. Shibuski, and then there's no problem. And I believe it might be a magic refill, yes it is. Oh shit, this room, damn it. Okay, I don't remember exactly how to do it. Oh, I do remember. Shush, there we go. Nice. Hopefully I won't get knocked down by Modom, but yeah, the Modom refight isn't that hard because the Modom dies really quickly to the Golden Sword. But if you have the regular Master Sword, he's slightly more annoying, but not really. This arena is actually easier than the default arena was. They don't even do that much damage, which is weird. Okay, you can get another key here. Okay, there's a decent health refill. It's not a full health refill obviously, but yeah. And this is the Modom fight here. And I believe 2 kills it, I think. I don't know if I even hit it with a full charge there or not, you know. And then I get knocked down, and I hardly ever get knocked down by it, you know, but yeah. The thing is though, I wanted to do that actually because full health refill almost. But yeah, I think it actually does from 1 hit if I hit it with a full charge, which I didn't do last time. Oh, I'm having bad luck. And normally it's not supposed to knock you that easily, like I have never had problem with this, like there we go, and then one more I think. There we go, 2. I used to have to wait because sometimes it decides to have a douchebag pattern and then it's almost impossible to hit without like getting knocked off and stuff like that, and like. And I don't know why it gives you a red rupee here, I always thought that was weird, you know. Oh no, the final room. The final hard room in the game, oh no, whatever will I do? I could possibly not use that wand, oh yeah, bye fairy. Oh hey again, how are you today? Ho 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 ho! It's great that you could come all the way here, Peter F. I'm very happy to see you again, but you better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Perhaps we need to do, you know, third meeting, implying that there is a third world. So yeah, basically, there could have been a third. Again, when we fight with would have been baller. Oops, I got a bad formation there for them. Sometimes you can get a formation when you hit them all with maniples, and sometimes I don't have the timing right. I haven't hit them in once yet. Like normally you want to be really close to him when you hit. Oh yeah, this should be good. I think I hit him with 2 there. Yeah, but he doesn't have access to lightning in this fight by the way, so yeah. The thing is, it's so easy to get interrupted if the angle isn't right. And I think it's